Hello, this is Kevin Barnes, and by now you should know that because if you're watching this video, then that means that you're on my list. By the way, I just want to take time out to just thank you for even being a part of my list and just accepting the information, opening the emails, educating yourself. Because a lot of people use a lot of excuses. In fact, the reason for this video is I want to share with you 7 common excuses that people use for not just joining this business opportunity, but any business opportunity. But before that, I thank you for even being, a part of this. I thank you for watching the videos, and I'm going to go right into it. Now, the first excuse that I hear a lot of people say is, I'm too old. Now, this is a funny excuse, actually, because, you know, people retire or, people go and do things their whole life and wait until they're a certain age to realize, hey, this is how I want to live. I want to live a better way. And I'm too old is not an excuse. Why? Because I have people in my organization that's over 70 years old, still living life to the fullest of their potential, living life better now than they ever have in their life. So to use that excuse that I'm too old, see, in this business, that's the beauty of it. There is no age bracket. There is no age bracket. It doesn't start at a certain age. Well, I mean, you at least have to be 18, I believe, but it doesn't end at any certain age. So I'm too old is not a good enough excuse. Now, next, I'm not technical enough. I don't know how many times I've heard people say, I'm not technical enough. Well, the beauty of you not being technical enough is that's what we have a team for. For example, there's a brand new team member, Pauline. If you're watching this video, Pauline, thank you very much, and I appreciate you. But there's a brand new team member, and she came in this thing, and she's not technical really at all. But she plugged in, she reached out to me, and I reached out to a couple of people that can actually assist her and show her the things that she needs to know. Plus, she has a team that she can plug into. And so I'm not technical enough is not even a good enough excuse because we have a team that helps you become successful. Now, next, this is a funny one. I'm broke. This is actually one of the funniest ones out of all of them because when I started this business, I didn't have much money. In fact, the way that I got into this business is I had to borrow the money. I had to borrow the money from my father, and I went all in. So I spent the highest level. I went straight to the highest level, and if it wasn't for me borrowing that money from my father, I may have gotten in at the smaller level. But because I got in at the higher level, I mean, that excuse I use, I'm broke, I'm not broke anymore, and now I'm living my dreams and I'm living a lifestyle that I only dreamed of years ago. Now, next, and let me tell you if this one relates to you. I like this business, it sounds cool, but I don't want to fail. I don't want to take a risk. What if it doesn't work? Listen, that you have to really watch that if that's your excuse, because that means that there's some inner programming, some inner thoughts that you have going on inside that you might need to investigate. Because business opportunities is not the only thing that have you feeling that way. It's a failure thing. It's a success. It's a fear thing. So you don't want to be fearful. You don't want to be fearful and not be able to do the things that you need to do. And I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. Hold on really quick. Sheila, let me call you right back. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to answer my phone. But now, so the next excuse is I'm afraid to invest because I don't want to lose my money. Listen, investing in any type of business opportunity or any type of business for that matter, you're going to have to take risks. And sometimes you're not going to be able to get all of your investment money off at the first try. Now, it can possibly happen. Now, my first try, I got my first $3,000 commission within a couple weeks of being in this business. And that was very exciting for me. That doesn't happen for everybody. Now, it may or may not happen for you. But the fact that, you're where you are right now and you might be tired of where you are, isn't the risk worth it? Isn't taking the risk worth you freeing your family, being at every family event, not missing anything, spending quality time with your children, taking healthy family vacations when you want? Like, think about that. Isn't it worth taking the risk? Because think about this. You know what's going to happen if you don't take the risk. Do you know what's going to happen if you do take the risk? And that's kind of how I pattern my life and my business. And I'm so glad that I did that. Now, here's another one. Every time I get a goal, I get excited, and then my mind tells me not to, my mind discourages me. Now, if that's your excuse, that's another one that I identify with, because that was one of my problems. I would get very excited about something, and then, maybe it was someone else would come and talk to me and tell me something. Someone else that's never been in a business, that's never tried anything, that's not living their dreams. And it just becomes a point, at some point in your life, you got to figure out, who do you want to listen to? Sometimes we can't even listen to ourselves. Talking to ourselves is sometimes the most dangerous person that you can talk to. But so, that is something that's inner also, and that's something that you have to fix, because if you don't fix it soon, you will not be able to get to a level that you dream of, a level that you think, that you see in your mind. Now, last but not least, I can't do this. I'm not going to join this business or any opportunity because I don't see myself doing this. Well, the question is what do I really do? I get on the computer for a couple of hours a day, maybe 2 hours. I send emails, I do YouTube videos, and I invite people to check out a business opportunity from all parts of the world. That means I can be anywhere that I want to be, doing whatever I want to do, and my business is still running. You see, it's all about automation. This is a new time in history right now. And where we are right now, it's all about automation. And a lot of the things that we do in our life is based on what we know. And, would you agree that people are not riding horses right now to get to work? People are not riding horses right now to go to the store. Cars, they're driving cars and riding motorcycles. That was the progression of, transportation. So think about it now. Business is transitioning. So you have to ask yourself a question. What side of this transition am I going to be on? Am I going to be on the side that sinks and fails? Or am I going to be on the success side? Now, basically, I recorded this video because I wanted to let you know that these excuses are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. It's really based on fear, and it's really based on you really not knowing what's really going to happen. And I want to encourage you that I sat in that seat. I sat where you are. I watched a few videos before I made my decision. And funny enough, I sit here now, and I'm so glad that I made that decision, because now I can give my family the life that they deserve. And you deserve that same life. So I apologize for this video being long, but at the same time, I care enough to make sure that, look, so my mission is to help you get to the next level. That's my mission. And some people are not going to like it, and I'm fine with that. But there are going to be some people that's going to change their lives behind this video, change their lives behind this business, like I've been able to. And I want that for you. Now, if you want that for you, it's very simple. All you have to do is click the link below and get started right now. Now, if you don't want that for you, then unsubscribe from this list, because, again, I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you to waste my time. I'm not on camera or doing anything begging anyone to join my business, because I'm in attractive marketing. I don't have to do that. I don't have to bother people. And if you want that same feeling to be able to live how you want to live, do the things you want to do, I encourage you to take a serious look at this video below. All right? I'll see you later. Have a great day. Peace.